Corporal Randall here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know if I go live or I post a new video. Today I'd like to talk about something that I think we all deal with. I mean, you can't live without dealing with it. Choices. The reason I want to talk about choices is because it essentially involves everything you do in life. Everything is a choice, from the way you dress to the vehicle you buy or drive, the neighborhood you raise your children in, the neighborhood you live in, your friends, how you speak to people, how people speak to you. These are all choices. Additional choices are what you become. America is a land of infinite possibilities, but everything is a choice. So your possibility is going to be determined by the choices you make. If you decide to make positive choices, then you're more likely to have positive outcomes. Now, among the choices you're going to have, some are going to be far more difficult than others. Do I hang with my friends who are going to smoke weed outside the school? Or do I go into the school and get an education? If I go into the school, do I actually try to learn? Or do I sit there and make fun of everybody and be the class clown? Do I detract from my teachers? Do I help my teachers? At home, do I clean my room? Do I leave my room a mess? Do I follow my parents' instructions? Do I ignore my parents? At work, is my boss telling me what to do because he just wants to be a jerk, or is he telling me what to do because that needs to be done? And as an employee, he has the authority to tell me to do something. These are all going to be choices you're going to be faced with at some point. Now, I'm not saying that you can decide how everything will go in your life, but based on your choices, you can actually improve your odds. Growing up in the projects, I had lots of friends who made opposite choices of me. I actively went out of my way to make decisions that would lead to me getting out of the projects. Now, is that because I'm really great at making decisions or I make really good choices? No. Much of that has to do with the fact that my family was there and my family was able to guide me and give me some input on things I should and should not be doing. Then came the hard part, me actually deciding what I should and should not be doing. So when my friends were getting in trouble or my friends wanted to do something that was a little more out of the realm of my comfort, I could always say, hey, I need to head home, or I got swim meet tomorrow, or I have practice. So I could leave the situation. I gave myself built-in excuses with many of my extracurricular activities. But in addition to my extracurricular activities, everyone understood if I said, hey, I can't do this. I'd get in trouble because everyone knew what my family life was like. So there were certain things that my friends didn't even want to bring up to me because it wasn't even optional for me. Now, going forward, then I had to make other decisions. Hey, do I want to go to college? Do I want to go to the Marine Corps? Do I want to get a job? All of these are decisions that only one person was going to be responsible for at the end of the day. I think nowadays people have gotten way too comfortable with, hey, I'm not going to take credit for any of my choices. Any bad decisions I make were just foisted upon me by something in the ether that was there to stop me from being successful. Any good decisions I make, that was definitely me. I mean, there's some that would say there are people in politics right now who exactly emulate that philosophy. Well, do you want to be like them? All of the choices you make, good or bad, the only person that's going to be responsible for them are you. Anything you do in your life, there's only one person that is with you 100% of the time. That's you. So if you want to make a bad decision and somehow you end up in trouble, or instead of ending up in trouble, you just get a negative result, well, that was your choice. What could you have done differently that would have changed the results? Now, right now, I'm honestly contemplating just doing choices for the entire week because there are so many choices going on right now. I mean, whether you're a D or an R, whether you should honor the flag and stand with your hand across your heart, or you should take a knee, whether you should riot and protest, or you should go out and vote. These are all choices. Everyone has to make the choice that be best for them. But remember, for every action, there's an equal opposite reaction. So if you want to protest, you can get lots of people on your side, a la Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King went out of his way to protest in a peaceful manner. And when they saw how brutally he was being treated and the people that were protesting alongside of him were being treated, guess what? America came to their senses and said, we can't have this. We cannot accept this of American citizens. Or you can take another approach and say, burn it all down. Well, one thing I like about the burn it all down approach, it doesn't take a lot of thought. Because in the minds of those who want to burn it all down, you burn it all down and you get rid of all the bad stuff, but all the stuff you like, your iPhone, your internet, your indoor plumbing, you get to keep all that. It doesn't work that way. When you burn it all down, it's all gone. So you don't get to burn it all down except for the portions you like. The portions you like will also be gone when you burn it all down. Utopia doesn't exist. What we can do is we can go out of our way to try to make things as good as possible. And how do you do this? Your choices. Choose who you want to be. And then, day by day, make additional choices to lead you to become the person you want to be. You're not going to turn it around all at once. Rome wasn't built in a day. So it's going to take time. With every positive decision you make, that's one step closer to your end goal. Generally, people will always judge you based on how you want them to perceive you. The choices you've made will always lead them to the way they interpret what you're saying and respond to it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you know when I go live or I post a new video. Also, share it with a friend. You never know who could use the message. Corporal Randall, out.